Apple just added AI color match to Final Cut Pro. So my first question was simple. Can this actually match the look of a movie frame, or is this just another overhyped autograde button? Here's my clip, and here's a frame grab from Mamma Mia. Can Final Cut make them feel like they belong in the same world? And to see if Apple's actually doing something different, I ran the same test in Premiere and DaVinci Resolve. Because if this works, the real payoff isn't just matching movie frames, it's being able to match an entire timeline without having to touch every clip by hand. But more on that later. Let's first see how it does. I'll click on the magic wand, go to match color, hover over the frame I want to match, and click. Oh, that actually looks like it's in the same world. The blues and greens feel similar, the skin tones are still intact, and the contrast feels pretty close. It's not perfect, but it doesn't feel like Final Cut just threw a random color wash over the image. It actually looks like it understood the direction of the reference. Now, before we can say this is any good, we need a baseline. Premiere and DaVinci already have built-in auto match features, so we'll give them the same test. In Premiere 2026, I'll turn on the comparison viewer, go to the color wheels and match section, and click apply match. Oh, it doesn't look right. It looks like just a green tint was added, and there's no separation in the skin. To Premiere's credit though, I can at least see the changes over here in the color wheels if I want to modify them. But as a starting point, I'd be fixing this more than using it. Now let's try it in DaVinci Resolve. With the clip selected, I'll right-click over the reference and choose Shot Match to this clip. It's better than Premiere, but still not quite in the same world. And because this match is basically a black box, there aren't really any parameters here I can refine. Now, in fairness, I'm not saying that Final Cut Pro is suddenly better than these other tools. That isn't the point. But I wanted to test something specific here. Which tool gives me the most useful match right out of the gate? And for this specific job, Final Cut feels like it's doing something different. Here's another quick example. If I try this on this Gucci ad, Premiere and Resolve both push blue into the image, basically taking on the color of the pool. Whereas in Final Cut Pro, it seems to understand the context and makes it look like our subject is actually sitting next to the pool. So that's the first big takeaway for me. Final Cut gives a more useful starting point for this kind of matching. But the skeptic in me is like, maybe I just got lucky on the frames that I chose. So let's try this on a few more. All right, these are looking pretty good. Some are closer than others, but in most cases, Final Cut seems to be getting the gist of it. And because the changes are exposed over here, we can still tweak them further if we need to get the match closer. So yes, this is a really fun way to experiment with this new feature, and it can definitely help you match the vibe of certain movies. But I don't think that matching movie frames is the real reason this matters. The real question is, can this actually help me grade a project with 50 or more clips without having to touch every single shot? And before I show you how that actually works, there's one setup mistake that you need to avoid. This feature doesn't properly work if you try to match directly from a log clip. Let me show you why. Here I have the same clip as log, and watch what happens when I try to do the same match. It doesn't work. The problem isn't that the match color failed, it's that I'm asking it to match a finished frame from a flat log image. So your clips need to be converted to Rec 709 first. Either Final Cut will do this automatically if it has the camera metadata, or you can do it manually with a camera LUT. The simple rule is convert first, match second. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. If I have all my clips converted to Rec 709 and I have the hero dialed in as my reference, I can lasso all my other clips in the scene, go to match color, pick a frame from the hero, and every clip gets matched to the hero. This is the part that can actually save time. Now, is this gonna work 100% of the time? In my testing, I wouldn't count on it. But if you limit this to only matching shots from the same scene with similar lighting, it'll get you into the ballpark. I just wouldn't expect this to magically apply the same look across different scenes that are different. Context still matters. But knowing that will help you to get the best results from this new feature. Now this brings us to the next most obvious question. If Final Cut Pro is so good at matching, where does that leave LUTs and third-party plugins? Does this replace them? For log to Rec 709 conversion LUTs, the answer is no. You'll still need to convert your footage first. For matching the look of certain movies, this can match the basic vibe. But if you're trying to create a finished film look, that's different. So I wanted to test this directly. Can I take a clip with CineDream applied and basically say, here's the look, now match it? To test that, I applied CineDream, saved a frame grab with the finished look, removed CineDream, imported the saved frame, and then asked Final Cut to match the same look. And as you can see for yourself, if I jump back and forth between these, you can see it just doesn't do it. It's not able to match the density in the skin or in the flower blossoms. And it's not picking up any of the split toning in her hair or in the trees in the background. One looks like video, the other more like actual film. And that's the difference. AI color match can be used for basic matches, but it's not going to get you to the same film look with gentle roll-off in the highlights, deep, rich color, subtle split toning, and film effects like bloom, halation, and grain. That's where CineDream and other film emulation tools still have their place. So this isn't a replacement for those tools. You could try using this and then apply CineDream to an adjustment layer above, but in all my testing, I found that I got better results copying corrections from the hero and then matching them in the side-by-side viewer. So my final take is this: Final Cut Pro's AI color match is exciting. I particularly like that I'm able to match the vibe of certain movie frames. But if I'm being honest, I hope this is something I see Apple improving for matching clips in the timeline. It works reasonably well for shots that are similar, but it does require more work on shots that stray too far from the hero. You can try this for yourself by downloading the latest update. Just be sure that you're not in the middle of delivering a project. So let me know what your thoughts are. Is this the future of AI color grading? Is this something you see improving in apps like Premiere and DaVinci? Let me know in the comments, and if you'd like to try CineDream like you've seen here, I'll include a link to the free trial in the description. I'll see you in the next video.